You went to the Muslim countries and you imported the garbage that the Muslim countries wanted to put in prison or isolate away from society.
The following is an absolute must-watch video. Mohamed Tawhidi, also known as the Imam of Peace, gives a warning to the entire Western world. He's basically telling us we're screwed because the Islamists are coming. We imported an Islamic immigration crisis, and we're in danger. Check it out. I think very, very powerful, especially since it's coming from somebody from that same community, that same faith. Check it out.
The Western narrative is completely twisted when it comes to extremists. So they see someone who is a supporter of the IRGC, waving the flag of Hezbollah in downtown Toronto. They look at them and they say, poor brown man with an opinion, let's listen to what they have to say. He is like this because we Westerners, we went to the Middle East, we took the oil, and this man is upset. They don't say this guy's ideology is about blood and butchering people. They don't expose them in this manner. Then you have other government policies where they import filth. Tina, let me give you a good example. Every house produces garbage. We buy stuff, we import stuff, we use them, we have garbage. At the end of the week, we put the garbage in the garbage bin, we take the garbage bin outside, the government or council takes the garbage and takes it away from my house and your house and society. Why? Because if the garbage stays in the home, it creates illness and bacteria and diseases. Society also has garbage. You have murderers, criminals, and then you have filthy garbage ideology, where someone says, you're a woman, you should stay at home. Or someone says, you're a woman, you need to cover, your whole body is a private part, right? You need to cover up. Or someone says, this guy's a Jew, this guy's a Christian, they need to be, dealt with. This ideology is a filthy ideology. It cannot be respected. Funny enough, the IRGC cannot operate in Saudi Arabia. Their supporters cannot have bank accounts in the UAE. The other extremist groups, like the Muslim Brotherhood, who are friends with the IRGC and Hezbollah people, they cannot operate in Bahrain, in Oman. These are Muslim countries. Where do they operate? In London, in France, in Washington, D.C., in Australia, in Canada, Toronto. They operate here. They have bank accounts. They register charity. Right. So Macron, the president of France, recently said the Islamic world is in a crisis. In my opinion, yeah, we do have problems. We do have Boko Haram, we have Al-Qaeda, we have Taliban. We have problems, but the broader picture, Islam is very successful, it's growing very fast. And we're doing really well. Dubai is not in a crisis. Abu Dhabi, the UAE, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, there's no crisis there. The Muslim countries are doing good there. Only some places there's a problem. I say, no, you are in a crisis. You went to the Muslim countries and you imported the garbage that the Muslim countries wanted to put in prison or isolate away from society. You went and you imported them. Why? For cheap labor. But these Islamist extremists, they don't want to work. They want free welfare. They want to marry French women, blonde hair, blue eyes. They don't have time to work. So look at Poland. They don't complain from Islamic extremism, not a single terrorist attack in Poland. The moment they sense there's a problem, they crack down on it. Polish policy, beautiful. The French, no, come. When they come, they use the resources. They go to Washington, D.C., and they sit in Congress. They support the Iranian regime. They go against the sanctions in Congress, right, with their hijab. Why? Because the ideology is filth to begin with. When you import that, or you allow it in, or you amplify it, or you glorify it in any way, you make your bed, sleep in it. So that is also a problem of the West. The question is, Tina, Did the extremists become stronger or the West become weaker? I say it's both.
Wow. Just unbelievable warning there. I think it comes down to the racism of low expectations. It's not the Islamists' fault that they're extreme. They're just, doing what their religion says. It is our fault that we have this level of, oh, they're so poor. We have to help them. They're just doing so badly. We have to bring them in and help them out. No, those are people that want to destroy you. They say they want to destroy you. Maybe you shouldn't bring them into your home. It's this level of like, oh, they're brown. We really have to, this DEI, we have to help them. We have to, they could commit terrorist attacks. It's just normal for them to commit terrorist attacks. They're brown. They live in poor countries. Obviously, they're going to commit terrorist attacks. Obviously, they're going to commit October 7th. This level of like expecting them to be bad, and if they're even a little bit good, it's like, oh, wow, oh yay. You can't treat grown adults as children. Not everything they do is because of something we did. Not everything they do is reactionary. I believe that most of it, I would say 99% of Islamic extremism is because of Islamic extremism and nothing to do with the West. It's this egotistical narrative of the West that everything has to do with us and everything is caused by us to make us believe that we are at fault for these Islamic extremists, and really we are the ones that are fueling it. When in reality, it's just the Islamic extremists themselves that have this ideology, and we should get them the hell away from our countries. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored. Also, check out our channel memberships. We're releasing a lot of content there. So get some behind the scenes content as well as support us. Thank you for watching and have a good one.